Even with the honor of a Kubrick partnership still some years ahead, Stephen King's Carrie and its Brian DePalma film adaptation both established King as a known and well-respected horror writer. Even so, Carrie is not, strictly speaking, a horror film, but rather a stylish and very confronting story of teenage angst and retribution. Sissy Spacek stars as young Carrie White, a meek, unremarkable girl bullied constantly by her cruel high school classmates. As the end-of-year prom draws near, strange telekinetic abilities begin to surface in her, powers that will finally grant her a swift revenge. This is the gist of the movie, but don't be fooled. From start to finish, Carrie is rightly portrayed as a victim, not a villain. The first 10 minutes of this film are almost excruciating to watch, and do set a precedent for Carrie's gut-wrenching finale. Carrie, much to her unknowing horror, suffers her period in the school shower, leading to her classmates taunting her mercilessly. As a victim of bullying for much of my high school years, I sympathized deeply with Carrie at this moment. Even at home, Carrie can't escape harassment. Her mother, a fanatical evangelist, will punish Carrie for matters as innocent as an invitation to the prom. Prone to fits of psychotic, Bible-spouting madness, this frightening character was handled to perfection by Piper Laurie. Perhaps I'm more attuned to such possibilities, being an atheist, but I was surprised by how vividly director DePalma depicted religion as a harming force against Carrie. The mother's unforgiving Bible verses are used to disgrace, shame, and break Carrie as a woman, and the various Jesus images in their house appear as glowering, threatening figures, rather than a guiding presence. For that matter, the Christ doll in her prayer closet is downright creepy. Where some kids may have domineering parents, Carrie has an unashamedly cruel mother. The cruelty of Carrie's classmates, even teachers, as they torment her day after day, can scarcely be believed. Though such portrayals may be excessive, they do represent an extreme enactment of the misunderstanding world that every teen must deal with, and are therefore the perfect stage for Carrie's abilities to grow. Carrie does mature in a positive sense, growing confident and accepted toward the end of the film. As much as her life as the class joke made me squirm, I couldn't resist smiling at this moment, as Carrie blossoms into a social, well-liked girl, happy for seemingly the first time in the film. But the strengthening of her telekinesis to be unleashed at the film's conclusion eerily highlights the fact that adolescent growth is a process so often beyond our control. Sissy Spacek portrays Carrie White effortlessly, juggling fear and defiance with a charming optimism to render a deep and satisfying character. And her cold-eyed fury in the film's conclusion is truly a sight to behold. The supporting cast members are largely adequate, nothing more, and generally assume bland, character archetypes. Nancy Allen's Chris is the ditzy ringleader of the hate campaign against Carrie. She is given no reasons or motivations other than a bitchy contempt for Carrie. John Travolta, in one of his first notable screen roles, plays Billy, an uninteresting yokel boyfriend of Chris. This grinning role has little credibility as an accomplice to Chris's villain, as if that's anything new with Travolta. But Betty Buckley's phys ed teacher redeems this flat ensemble cast with a sweet and understanding mentor, even friend, for Carrie. The fashion of this film is a clear reminder of the 70s, but otherwise the context of this film is strangely diluted. The high school students in this film are seen, now and then, drinking, hooning around in their cars, and, it is hinted, having premarital sex. But this rebellious behavior could be true of teenagers in any era. More enjoyably, the viewer will be treated to various fun interludes of the townsfolk getting their hair done at the salon, chatting at cafes, trying out tuxedos for the prom, and half-heartedly studying as they watch TV. For once, this watered-down context actually works in Carrie's favor, as it presents a timeless snippet of life to which all teenagers may identify. Now, I'm sure most of us will root for the underdog, but Carrie gives us the rare spectacle of watching the underdog slaughter an entire room of bullies. Yes! For Spacek and Laurie's exceptional performances and the care taken in crafting Carrie's environment, Brian DePalma's Carrie earns a worthy 3.5 stars. I should also mention that Carrie does have a direct sequel, Carrie 2, The Rage, and it had even been remade into a musical. I might check this sequel out, but the musical was said to be a monumental flop. Well, thanks for watching. I'm not sure what I'll review next, but in any case, stay tuned. See you later.